Nah, this ain't nonsense, this is nonfiction. So excuse if the content is offensive, it's official. Now that we have been acquainted, this is my pleasure, my pain, your entertainment.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Nonpfixion coming back at you with the brand new reaction, and this time the reaction is for the new Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers teaser trailer for Disney Plus. Now, some of you guys might not know this, but when I was much younger, Chip and Dale's the cartoon was like some of my favorite cartoons to watch on Disney. So you had Chip and Dale's, you had Chip and Dale's on there, but also a lot of Mickey Mouse stuff, a lot of Donald Duck. I used to do the voices and everything when I was a kid, so I was just, it was like some of my funny stuff to watch. So that had Scrooge and Donald Duck, like their whole series with the nephews, like that was a great series to watch. And then what was the other one? Darkwing Duck. Like it was so many different cartoons I used to watch. I used to watch a lot of cartoons when I was younger, but Chip and Dale was one of the ones I used to watch a lot. Like I think I've seen almost every one of them, and I probably now when they look on Disney Plus, they have like the old classic stuff because Chip and Dale has been around. They were created and they made their first appearance in the 40s in 1943, and originally they were considered to be like Chipmunk brothers. And I think later on down the line they were cousins. Then they were just friends and very close friends, and started this whole Chip and Dale rescue, like the whole detective agency, which was a later during the late 80s, early 90s phase situation. But for the most part, the cartoon was very successful, pretty big, had toy lines, had just everything. You name it, they had it. And like I said, I was a big fan, but I digress. And just to give you kind of rundown what it says on the page, it says, in Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, Chip and Dale are living amongst cartoons and humans in modern day Los Angeles, but their lives are quite different now. It has been a decade since their successful television series was canceled, and Chip, voiced by, what's his first name? They have it separated. They just say Mulaney. I know you guys, when you hear it, you'll know who he is. Has succumbed to a life of suburban domesticity. That's an interesting word. And as an insurance salesman, Dale, voiced by Sandberg as Adam Sandberg, meanwhile, has had CGI surgery and works the nostalgia convention circuit, desperate to relive his glory days. When a former cast mate mysteriously disappears, Chip and Dale must repair their broken friendship and take on their Rescue Ranger detective personas once again to save their friendship. So they're basically saying like the whole Rescue Rangers was just like a full-on act. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, John Mulaney, that's who it was, as the voice of Chip. First, I don't know how I feel about the voices being somebody totally different. I don't know how I feel about that. That's one. Second is, you're selling it like they play characters and not, and it just Chip and Dale wasn't just them. You know what I'm saying? Like the characters weren't just them, the Rescue Rangers. And now you're doing it like you did the classic Roger Rabbit, how you did some of the WB stuff with Bugs Bunny, the original Space Jam. There's so many cartoons like with Brendan Fraser movies. Like, and from what I understood, the Brendan Fraser movies, those were the last ones to really do decent with half cartoon, half real life situations. And most people didn't, from numbers wise in movies, they didn't do that well. So let's just get to it. Let's see what they're talking about, and let's see if we're gonna like it, y'all.
Real Hollywood story.
Real Hollywood story.
Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, the show that defined a generation and turned two unknown chipmunks into
I love this cartoon.
Superstars. But his success took Chip and Dale to new heights.
To many more seasons of the Rescue Rangers.
We were living the dream, dancing the Roger Rabbit with Roger Rabbit.
Roger Rabbit. Oh, that's one of my favorites.
No one ever imagined.
He sounds almost the same.
Crashing down. Torn by vanity.
You look different.
Hey, it's no secret I had the CGI surgery done.
CGI surgery?
My love of cheese got the best of me. I just love it so much.
More, please. More, please.
Is it
More,
possible
please.
that two living legends
More,
are
please.
destined to reunite?
I'm thinking reboot.
Nobody wants a reboot.
It's the Rescue Rangers!
You need a
I
disguise
don't-
or something. Grab the first thing you can.
What?
Hey, Scrooge.
Rangers 2.0.
Okay. There's a lot going on. A lot of.
This place looks weird.
Remember that animation style where
Cats.
everything looked real but nothing
Sims.
looked right?
Who are you?
Are you
Oh,
talking to
goodness
us?
gracious.
Obviously.
But it looks like you're talking to that window.
It actually looks like I'm looking right at you.
No, it really doesn't.
Look at my eyes, looking right at your eyes.
Yeah.
You guys know me. I'm pretty optimistic and kind of open. I always say, give it a chance, give it a chance. But I didn't like that trailer. First of all, I didn't like the voices. The voices take away from the overall appeal. Like, they have been a certain style of voice for those characters for a very long time. Even in the very beginning, when they didn't have voices where they spoke, they didn't have voice lines, and they just made certain sounds. Those sounds were in different tones and octaves. Where you separated them. They had even their voices, which were just sounds, and like what a chipmunk would make. They were in their own different octave where they felt like it had personality. You know what I'm saying? With it being, John Mulaney and Adam Sandberg, I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it right now. And I know this is just kind of that's a long teaser trailer. That's 2 minutes. That's a long teaser trailer for. Oh man, Disney, you might have messed up on this one. Like Disney might have made a mistake with this one. So I'm assuming. Let me see if they say anything else. I mean, there's a lot of people in this. Dennis Haysbert, Flula Borg, Eric Bana, J.K. Simmons, Seth Rogen. Of course, you heard his voice. There's a lot of people in this. But I'm being 100 with you guys. I didn't like it. I didn't like the trailer. It was good to see them in action. I think it's kind of weird I'll say with one being CGI and one being traditional cartoon, 2D kind of cartoon style, kind of makes sense to the characters because one's more safe, one's more impulsive. That's just how the characters always have been, and it hasn't changed, which is still part of the lore of the characters. But like Chip, he's like focused, kind of. I would say career driven, but that's the wrong word. He's safe, focused. He does things logically, you know what I'm saying? And Dale, total opposite, laid back, kind of considered slow, dim-witted, you know what I'm saying? Not super intelligent, but he does some stuff that's really impulsive. And most time in the story, he is the comedic relief. Things that he does or does by accident, he's the comedic relief. But in this one, I didn't really feel that at all. And I know it's because they were actors playing characters, which I don't like that storyline either. You're better off doing them as retired from the detective agency business because of something, say a crime that happened, they couldn't solve it and mess up their friendship, they separated, but they're still Chip and Dale. You know what I'm saying? Not these other characters playing characters. I don't like that. That's too much. You did too much. So I don't know. This is gonna be the face on my thumbnail. That's the face right there. If you made it to this point of the video and you like my reaction and my honesty, hit that like button. but also leave a yellow heart in the chat. Because, be honest with you, I really did not like that. I did not like that at all. I'm not a fan of that. I'll wait to see what happens. Because like I said, I really did used to watch Chip and Dale a lot. Like, seriously. Seriously. Because, you know, when I was younger, Disney and Nickelodeon, those were the... I mean, you had just, you know, your Saturday morning cartoons. And then, of course, your random late cartoons, which was like Simpson style. But Disney was the top dog of all dogs, you know what I'm saying? Period. So everybody watched Disney. But that trailer just wasn't it. It just was not it at all. That trailer kind of hurt my spirit. Like, that trailer was so bad to me that it messed my day up. Like, I just want to go take a nap now. That's how I feel. Anyways, hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, noon, wherever you are in the world today. Disney, this really ain't it. I appreciate you. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. And if you, once again, like the video, please like the video and subscribe, hit the notification bell, because like I said, in my information, my description, I give you honest reactions and reviews. And reaction-wise, that trailer just wasn't it. All right, you guys. Peace, love, and I'll see you in the next one.